the ultimate dude.
And he drops Steve Smith bombs.
And he's a goon. He's not playing out here in these streets. Him, Allen Iverson, two of my favorite human beings on earth. Shout out to Steve Smith Sr. But yeah, he called it. He was like, I would go. I would want to be appreciated, and then I would say what I gotta say. But I think certain guys in the media, especially guys who were arrested for prostitution and drugs the weekend of the Super Bowl and blah blah blah, and this and that, and cocaine possession, Chris Carter and Michael Irvin, have no right to speak on this man's character after everything he's been through. And the writers, like, they were purposely antagonizing him his whole career. Name a white wide receiver who was in the Hall of Fame who had to deal with that.
Listen, man, I don't disagree with what you're saying, but I need to point out the fact.
But I really don't agree with what T.O.'s doing. I really don't.
I need to point out the fact that T.O.
I'd be petty on their stage.
I need to point out the fact that T.O. brings it upon himself. Bro, not only did you have the T.O. show, like, way back when.
T.O. show. Don't disrespect.
But the press conferences and
Troy
everything.
went to Oklahoma and then to L.A.
And even now, we're still getting it. T.O.'s still talking about how he can play, how he thinks he can play in the league. Like, that's what I'm saying is, like,
that's all you
can't be mad at the media, but then also play them. Because that's what
But on the same token,
our 45th does.
On the same,
you can't be mad at the machine that made you.
They didn't make him, though.
Yeah, they did.
They did not. They did not make. Dog, he made himself.
Before all that.
Bro, before he became a media darling, he was an all-pro receiver. Him dropping all his passes against the Packers and then catching the game winner, like, he earned those moments.
But what I'm saying is you can't play both sides of the fence. You can't.
No, I think
you can't give the media quotes and want their attention and want their headlines, and then at the same time be like, you know what, I'm shunning all you guys at the Pro Football
I think he wants the privileges.
You guys never respected me.
I think he wants the privileges of being covered fairly by the media. And sorry, you're just not gonna get that. One, as a black man, you're not gonna get that.
Stop.
And two,
come on, bro.
Okay, fine.
Stop.
That's more of two, but it's true. Marshawn Lynch was getting dogged in the media most of his career. And all of a sudden, it changed when he went to Oakland. But people were still saying crap about him. You can go back and read stories. But I'm saying, when you're the type of personality
you really just compare Marshawn Lynch to Terrell Owens.
I'm comparing personalities. That's why I said.
The difference there is Marshawn never wanted it. Marshawn never wanted media attention at all.
It's two different ends of the spectrum.
That's completely different.
T.O. wanted all the attention.
Completely different. Exactly.
But I'm saying, in wanting all the attention, because he was great, he took it too far. And the media went right along with him, knowing that.
But what I'm saying is he's still doing it. He's still doing it.
He's never going to stop. People like that don't stop.
And that's what I'm saying.
And it gets really sad and depressing. But the media doesn't get a pass off this either. They pick and choose who they want the heroes and villains to be. And you know it. They do. That's why they're salty. That's why he didn't get in on the first ballot. Explain to me how the dude who's second all time in touchdowns and yards, like, there's only two or three people.
Chris Carter didn't get in on the first ballot.
Yeah, but
Tim Brown didn't get in on the first ballot.
That was different.
And they were both top five.
He had the drug thing though.
They were both top five.
He had the cocaine.
There's a log jam at receivers.
But there is. But there's hella.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
But also,
I get it. He deserves the title of first ballot Hall of Famer, but we all know that receivers have to wait, and it's been the case. But we're making it all about T.O. So because that's what we've always done, T.O.
But okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Take T.O. Throw in Deion Sanders.
You're saying
was Deion Sanders always in the media?
No, but you're saying, we make the narrative, we push the narrative, bro.
No.
But it's like, bro,
media added fuel to a fire that
we're
was
still talking
burning.
about this. We're adding fuel to the fire. We're doing it.
Yeah,
we're there.
Now I don't know if I'm probably not gonna watch his live thing from Tennessee Chattanooga, but I think it's disrespectful to not honor somebody who's in your Hall of Fame who probably has a cleaner criminal record than some of the people who are in the Hall of Fame. And don't get me started on who isn't in the Hall of Fame that you're a fan of.
Yeah, man.
We can jump into that segment right now if you want. I can say the name.
Man. Go ahead. Damn, KB asked before he spoiled my tease.
I know.
Wow,
I'm a great human being.
Folks, we can develop more chemistry 80 episodes in. We can get better.
I always could. It was just easier to make you work for it because it's funnier that way.
No, because even you would be like, shit, I fucked up.
Yeah, but I'm not going to.
You would like go halfway through and be like, and then just keep talking.
Off the mic?
Like,
yeah,
no,
you would just know it.
You would just look because you would see my face and be like, oh shit, I spoiled it. And I'd be like, yeah. And then you just be like, oh, man.
I think we just have creative differences when it comes to spoiling stuff. That's why you get mad. You're like, that wasn't how I had it. I'm like,
me and you creative differences? Nah, come on.
That doesn't exist.
That doesn't exist.
Matter of fact,
what?
For me, even suggesting that.
Yeah. But yeah, man, go ahead. Introduce the story.
So, longtime voice of the Oakland Raiders. Yeah, wow. I'm just disgusted by it. Tom Papa, no, not Tom Papa, Greg Papa, right? And Tom Flores, who was a Super Bowl winning. You want to say it?
Super Bowl winning coach, 2-time Super Bowl winning coach for both the Oakland and LA Raiders.
Only Latino head coach, as far as I'm concerned.
No, not the only, but the first
to win.
Yeah. First, and
because Ron Rivera didn't win.
And he won one as a player. He was also the Raiders QB.
Yep.
In the 60s.
Jim Plunkett's not in either, but you know.
And he's been a long-time broadcaster for the Raiders, I think, for like almost 30 years.
And it's pretty much being sacrificed to the Soul Stone by Mark Davis. Because Las Vegas is and always was the Infinity Gauntlet for the Davis family.
Yeah. The worst part is
class is in session.
Musgraver, the dude that they're
Musgrave, the creepy sexual dude and low-key hella racist bastard. Yeah.
Everybody's racist.
No, but like his history indicates some really foul shit.
Man. And I hope everyone's racist, especially like from your
point. The sexist thing was worse. No, like he really said racist.
Like I really don't think you need to identify someone as a racist because I think it's pretty clear that everybody's racist, like, especially to you.
But like I watched that Alabama game and him oogling over AJ McCarron's girlfriend. That shit was cringe-worthy, dog. I don't want to see old men like wooning and opining over fucking beautiful young women. It's creepy. It gives off a really bad vibe.
Anyways, I don't disagree. But
that's my only beef with him.
My whole thing is he just signed on to do a
the play-by-play guy, right?
Besides that, I want to say he just signed up to do a new show. I want to say on Fox Sports 1 with one of the former ESPN anchors, women. It's basically a gambling show. So it's basically going to be around the horn, but with over-unders, plus or minuses, all that different betting terminology that I'm not good with. But I'm actually for it. Like I think it's actually a really great concept.
I don't think FS1 is his speed though. I think they would do better with a younger host because they want to keep. That
he's not a host. He's going to be a panelist.
Oh, that's interesting, man.
So, but the host is going to be the girl. But yeah, so. One of them. There's like 7 of them. I don't know. Sorry. But yeah, ESPN Plus, I think there's already a show like that. And so basically, of course, Fox Sports is copying them and doing their own version with Musgrave or whatever his name is. He's also
Brett Musburger. There we go.
But my whole thing is with the team moving to Vegas and sports gambling is legal. I'm not saying that there's any conflicts or that it's just
conflicts of interest.
I'm not saying there's any conflicts of interest. I'm just saying
there appears to be.
What Amy Trask said. Do you want someone? The great Amy Trask said. Do you want someone with those kind of connections?
Hi, Amy.
To be the voice of your football team? even if you are moving to Vegas, like
the moral compass for the audience to follow during a game.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. He might say some off-color shit about a cheerleader, and then you have a lawsuit on your hands.
Yeah, that's your tangent. That's not mine. But yeah.
It's Vegas, dog.
That's your experience.
You never know how they're going to... you don't know how the Las Vegas Raiders are going to commentate games. It could be on some XFL shit. Like, we don't know.
Yeah.
But the fact that the voice of the Raiders, Tom Flores, and a legend, didn't get the chance to go peacefully.
Which is as disrespectful as him not being in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, even though he has rings.
As well as Jim Plunkett.
As rings as both a head coach and as a player, and he's one of only a handful of people to have rings as a player and coach.
The Hall of Fame has something
assistant
against
and head
players.
Coach.
I think the Hall of Fame has something against Raiders players because they always take forever to
for
get
sure.
in. There's
100%.
like a long hit. Anybody can't get without Davis.
It will be interesting to see.
It comes back to bite you in the ass, wrongfully.
Well, I would say if Woodson doesn't get in, there's going to be riots in the Bay.
There's riots going to be in Michigan.
There's not going to be a team in the Bay. There's going to be one in Santa Clara, but they're not going to give a fuck.
Bruh.
Like,
God damn.
Bruh. They might be mad. Never mind.
You going to say that for your tangent?
Nah, but, I mean, I think that's about it. Is there anything you wanted to get to?
Because you pretty much went on a full-on tangent.
Yeah.
A collective tangent about that. I think it's actually really... It's just wrong to do that, and I don't like how the Athletic, they kind of play a role in that too, because Greg Papa was striking up a deal with him. And when I heard him oogling over the Golden State Warriors, and he's been doing this slow pitch, this slow turn, heel turn, or whatever you want to call it, and like promoting San Francisco teams and like taking a dump on the Raiders. Like, so
I think
because
that's more of his connection to Oakland though than it is
but what he did affected Flores, I think.
I think he is connected to whatever,
the radio station.
97 The Game.
The radio
which
station.
is the Bay Area station. So
that means something.
Yeah, I think it's more of him branding himself as a Bay Area sports personality and voice. So I'm not really mad at him for that. Because
so he's Star-Lord.
The Raiders.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, because the Raiders are essentially turning their back on their whole Bay and their
they're
history.
A global franchise.
Yeah, whatever that means. But they are. But at the same time, it's like,
where did you?
You
start?
wouldn't be there without Oakland.
You
really wouldn't be there without the Hells Angels. You wouldn't be there without the Black Panthers. You wouldn't be there without just the soul of that city. Really. The whole Bay, the whole Northern California, Santa Rosa, Napa, all that. That all plays into Raider culture.
We're talking about the Bay, definitely Hayward.
Yeah, but I'm saying even beyond just the Bay.
Okay, like the Bay. I got
like beyond that, everything there. The
culture that LA stole when the Raiders came here. I got you.
But yeah, man, is there anything else? Because otherwise, I'm ready to get to the rants.
The latest in college football, realistically, Larry Fedora pretty much said during ACC, ACC something day, media day, that like we have to make football great again in this country. We're losing that battle, and I'm just like, North Carolina, you've never won shit ever, and when you could have won something, all your players weren't going to class. So I don't like using this word so frankly, but Frank is my middle name. So to be frank, shut the fuck up forever, North Carolina, state of football, University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. I don't want to hear shit after the fact that you had tutors doing homework for players for years. I'm still mad at that team that had Marvin Austin and Robert Quinn and all those dope-ass defensive players, Denard Searcy, Bruce, whatever his name was, I can't remember it, and all those cats on that one defense and TJ Yates whack ass, and they literally shit the bed and were terrible. They're like 8-5. They're supposed to win a national title or be close to it. I don't want to hear anything about you saying, we need to make football great again. We're losing the sport. No, you're not. It's actually people realizing, wait, why are we playing this blood sport? What's this long term? It's like, hey, when gangbangers stop shooting at each other, and they're like, wait, why are we shooting at each other? Shut up. Just shut up, Larry.